Last weekend, we used lamb to make tortillas, and today we are sticking to the staple of a spring Sunday lunch, the good old roast lamb.
Yep, Lizzy Lyons from Lizzy's Little Kitchen in Listowel, County Kerry, joins us today. But Lizzy, it's not the old leg of lamb.
Yes.
It's a shoulder.
It's the shoulder, yeah.
Pourquoi, as the man says.
Well, the shoulder is a really nice cut. It wouldn't be as expensive as the leg. There's a little bit more work in it, but it's so worth it because I myself think that it's far tastier than the leg.
Really?
Yes.
Right, prove it then. Go on.
So what we're going to do is I have this from the butchers. This is a great way as well to support local. You know, if you went into a supermarket, you probably wouldn't get the shoulder, but if you went to your local butcher, you would.
Of course, and it's slightly more inexpensive to go to your local butcher as well.
Exactly,
you know?
yeah.
How much would something like this come in at?
Probably about 15 to 18 euro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whereas a leg of lamb, you're talking, what, 30 euro?
Yeah,
possibly,
exactly.
something like that,
yeah. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get a marinade ready. We've got some anchovies, would you believe?
Anchovies.
Yeah, we've got some rosemary.
I wouldn't be their biggest fan now, I'll be honest. When I find them in salads, I'm like...
They're strong, aren't they, Lizzy?
Yeah,
They're
they
strong
are.
flavour.
You only need a little bit of it, but they're great for like a savoury taste, almost the umami. You get it going, these cook out really far. Really well because you're roasting the lamb for up to 4 hours, you know.
Is there kind of salt? Is that salty taste?
Salty, yeah. So we have this now. Usually, what I do at home is I bung all of this into a food processor, and you get a really nice paste. But because I want to hear your lovely voices today, I decided to do it this way.
Considerate. Piece of everything. She brings in sausage rolls and scones.
And I missed them. I saw you with one.
Yeah, I came in, one stuck in my face. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm off coffee, so
They're all gone.
I need some little treat in the morning.
They were munched.
So is that how you get it from the butcher? He'll cut it out for you like that, and you just, it's a sort of a slab of shoulder.
Now I'm going to just roll it up like this.
Right.
But you could leave it flat. And we're going to put some onions in the bottom of the roasting tin here.
Red onion is my favourite.
Yeah.
That's your trivet, isn't it? Good word, trivet.
Good word.
Did you know that? Yeah.
Tommy, I love you.
Tommy was doing his lessons.
I love you. I love you on the cooking side.
I love you. I love you when you talk about lamb.
So some more salt and pepper on. And we get that into the oven at 160.
Right, so your pastes was for inside, so it's sort of going to
if you had some
infuse
leftover,
up through the...
Yeah, and you could prepare this the night before.
Okey-doke.
Be super organised.
These have become my best friends as of late.
Sweet
potatoes, yeah.
They're good for, you know, well, I wouldn't say losing weight, but in terms of kind of keeping yourself healthy and trim rather than actual potatoes.
Yeah, good full. They're low in starch.
Not to give out about the humble spud, but we use them a lot, like sweet potato chips, sweet potato.
Yeah,
like they're kind of substituting.
Exactly. So we're doing a gratin. So we've lined the bottom here with a little bit of olive oil before I came in, and we're going to start layering up now. So we've got a little bit of feta cheese.
Oh wow.
Some Parmesan cheese. A little bit of garlic, some sun-dried tomato, and then we're going again.
I love a gratin.
This is like a layered effect. So
yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, I mean, I suppose the really unhealthy one is the,
where's
the
the cream?
creamy potato gratin.
Where's the cream coming?
Here.
Oh, good on you, Lizzy.
Yeah. I wouldn't let you down.
Could we put this under the healthy umbrella or not, Lizzy? No.
No, we
take
can't.
that umbrella and throw it in the bin, Lisa.
Yeah, we're going crazy for spring.
It's gone.
It's gone.
This is a treat. This is your Sunday treat.
This could be, I know we're a few weeks out from Easter Sunday, sort of, you know.
It's a brilliant
dinner, but
one.
it would be a good old.
And it's, I just did this the last night in the restaurant for our Listowel Tidy Towns. They had their party with us.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and they were absolutely thrilled with it. They loved it.
Who won?
They won. Listowel Tidy Towns.
Listowel win it. They win it there nearly every year, don't they?
Yeah, they do really well in it. Small towns.
They must be out picking up.
That's a really important
crisp papers
thing,
the whole time.
It's really important. I know Malahide got it.
So the next step is that I was up very early this morning.
Yeah.
As were we.
Making sure that you would get a taste of this lovely gratin and
there she is.
Slow roast. So this is how our gratin. When you're doing the gratin, you should aim for about 4 layers.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is our lovely.
Smells amazing.
So that's how the lamb comes out.
The lamb. Yeah. Now
all that, it's just, it has shriveled away. Like that's all fat. That's
it's rendered down. So if you're worried about it being too fatty, don't because it'll render down. We'd leave that into the oven now. Our lamb that we just put in, we leave it in at 160 for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Then we would add a cup of water into it and leave it on again at 160 for another 3 hours. And an hour before that, put your gratin and you're ready to go.
You're looking at 4 hours all in.
4 hours, yeah. So now we're just going to plate up so that you can have a little taste.
Well, that is the most important part.
Yeah.
Tommy and I love getting stuck in the mornings and eating some
Yes.
yum-yums.
In the food as well.
Yeah, we're all about the num-nums.
Indeed.
Look at
So
that.
you'll see that
Lovely.
the fat has
little bit
come-
pinky.
Yeah, the fat has
So
come...
this is the lamb that you say is tastier than leg.
Yes, I definitely think
What's
so.
quite interesting about it is that it's quite bite-sized. You know,
Yeah.
it's not huge chunks of lamb that
No.
kind of, when they're thrown on your plate, they just kind of look unedible.
Yeah.
And it's
This
too
is
much.
a really nice way. It's almost like a roulade.
Yeah.
Tommy,
Go on.
the roulade, you know about all.
I know about the roulades.
Would you go and cook something like this?
Yeah,
for me,
definitely. Yeah,
You
that'd
would,
be perfect. Yeah, yeah. No, I love that. I love the.
And it's nice for. It's kid friendly too, as well, isn't it? Or would
Yeah,
children eat that?
yeah.
My two would
Well, you
eat
were
it.
making the point that lamb is better than beef for young
Yeah.
kids because it's pure.
Yeah,
If you're
I would
starting off.
always have started off the kids on lamb as opposed to beef. Look at that now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Floor managers eyeing
your-
that up,
take-
aren't you, Lisa? It looks absolutely
healthy
delicious.
umbrella
We're
is long
going
gone.
with a little bit of... Sorry.
And if you like, you can make a gravy. You've made a little mint sauce.
Yeah,
topping
yeah.
there.
What you
Just
could do
about
is
to
just
say,
add
what
that
is the
little
mint
bit of
sauce?
gravy
And a little
over
bit of
it.
juice.
And a little bit of
Do we
green.
have time to taste?
Do we have time?
Come on then.
We have time.
Go on.
Now.
Lisa, you got a knife and a fork.
Thank
there.
you, Tommy.
We'll go at
Thank
it from
you.
each end because I want to see if this is as good as Lizzie says.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I've no doubt. I'd say it's amazing. The gratin is the
lovely.
one that
Yeah.
I've been dying to try.
And it is different, isn't it? Different than like.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Really. What's the gratin like?
Amazing.
Yeah. Lisa's just going to have a moment there. Right, up next. Cheers, Lizzie. Back with rice pudding later on.
Your ice pudding.
girl.
Lovely stuff.